Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Yogiland. And I did a little bit of work after the last episode. I can't remember what I did, but we can take a look. I did make a couple of new course play routes that are going this way instead of coming in this way. So we'll have to check that out. I don't remember what this guy's doing here, but let's see. All right, he was going to the sale. I don't know what he was selling. Because I don't know what I've got in the silo to sell. Let's take a look. I was selling something. I was selling the crops that I just harvested in the last episode. I think if you notice, I've got $2 million now, and I was going to buy some more property, but it's really expensive on Yogiland. Property's really expensive. Let's take a look. If we go to the world map here, now I was hoping we have field 8, we have field 21. I kept field 21. Don't know why. It's so damn far away. It's actually not that far away, but see, the map's a little deceiving. Because it is a large map and the fields are pretty good size. This field here takes up a quarter of the whole map. I can't imagine what it sells for, but I bought 9 and I have 8. I was thinking about 6 and 5, or at least 6. And so until I took a look at it, if you take a look at it, the darn thing sells for almost $2.5 million. And I've only got 2 million, so I can't afford it yet. Now I could buy one of these smaller fields down here, but I want that big field first, and I'm almost there. So rather than spend my $2,000 or 2 million that I've got on these little fields down here, I think I'll wait until I get another $500,000 and just buy that one there. So that's the plan, Stan. So let's take a look. What else do I have in storage? Not much. I got a little bit of barley, a little bit of wheat, and I got a little bit of canola. Corn. I was selling corn. That's what I was selling. So let's get back to that. I've already got the course here set, and we'll set this to corn. Corn was the crop I had on field number 9. Let's see what we can get in here. Hopefully this will take right off. I hope it will anyway. Okay. A couple of mod things going on. We'll let that guy go. Doggone it! I was going to try to remember who sent me a comment. Lauren, somebody. I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Sorry, I'm looking at another computer right at the moment. Hang on. Hang on with me here. We'll get there. I like to give people credit when they comment and tell me stuff. I just think it's the right thing to do. Lauren Drager. And I don't know if I pronounced that right. It's Lauren Drager or Lauren Drager. It's one word, Lauren Drager. Tells me that the Yogi map has taken the... well, they've modified their own animal pens. And he doesn't think that the clean pens is necessary because he thinks it's built in. So, and he's not entirely sure whether me hiring a worker to feed the animals is going to work. Well, I did that already, and they did feed the animals. So let's look at the animals and see. But you see, they're all fed and watered. So I don't know whether it did it from the Yogi map or whether it's from the mod I have in there. But his initial statement was that the clean pens wasn't necessary. So I took the clean pens out. They're out. Clean pens are out. They got fed, so I'm not going to do anything about that. I don't know if it's built in the map or not. Somebody else can tell me if they know for sure. It's not that I'm doubting Lauren, but you know my saying: trust but verify. So I'm going to leave the mod that I have in to feed the animals. I'm going to leave it in because it did work. I don't know whether it was the mod or the map, but one of them worked. So, and it doesn't seem to be interfering with anything on the map. So I don't know if there's a conflict or not with that. So for the time being, I'm just going to leave it alone. The second thing, I've been told by half a dozen people, and I apologize as to who you were. Craig Dodds, I think, is one of them. But there were a couple people that mentioned about the holy water. Now, this tanker here happens to be one I already bought. And it happens to be the Yogi tanker that came with the map. Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is right there. So, when I did buy the tanker, I decided to buy the Yogi tanker because there must have been a reason why he had a special tanker. Well, as I was soon to find out from a comment, or 2 or 3 or 4, I can't remember. I got quite a few of them. The well that I found, and I said, oh my God, there's a well out here. What's this well for? The well is the holy water well. And you need this special trailer to get the holy water, as I've been told. So I'm going to grab some holy water. Somebody else told me they use a dolly and a second tank or something. I don't know how that would work. A dolly and a second tanker, and they fill both of them up at one time, but I'm going to just do this. Just this one time and see what's going on. And then we need to go check our fields and see how they're doing and what's going on, what's necessary and what's not. I got all the straw picked up off of the field number 8. Was this not where the well was? Uh-oh. I'm at the wrong place. That's where the well was at, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. It was just behind a tree. So this is the holy water well. Wonder why I didn't put a sign on it. It says holy water. All right, let's let that fill up. This guy can now go to work. I think this grass isn't going to grow anymore. So let's just start him up. And it looks like we're ready to do some herbiciding. So let's get that started. Uh-oh. Didn't have full load. Okay. Or yeah, he did. He already sold once. We're getting close to that 2.5 million point. Alright, let's get this guy going. And then I've got seeding to do. I'm sorry, not seeding. I've got some weeding to do here on field 21. The sugar cane, it's 100% fertilized. Let's run up to field number 12. This one's 100% fertilized and needs, uh-oh, it's too late. It's too late. It's already ready. Darn it. I waited too long to weed. It's already ready to remove the tops, it looks like. Oh, bummer trails. Alright, fine. What was I doing on... Okay, it looks like harvest income 103. I didn't make it. This one is still growing. It needs fertilizer and weeding. So let's get going with that before I run out of time on it. Where's my fertilizer? There it is. I want the best yield, so I need the money. Now, I do have some more fruit I can sell. I have a little bit of wheat, a little bit of barley I could sell. I can't remember what I planted on that field. Anybody remember? All right. We're going to double team this guy. I'm going to do the fertilizer, and as soon as that other guy's done, I'm bringing the weeder back over here. Now, what was this? Soybeans. Why did I do soybeans, I wonder? All right, so I need a harvester, but I don't want to spend the money. So I'm thinking about just leasing. How much is that going to cost me? 25,000. All right. What can I do? You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to lease that, and then let's get a. We need a beet and a potato. So that's the sugar beet one right there. And again, I'm going to lease it. Okay. I hope I just leased it. I hope I didn't buy it by mistake. This guy's done. Let's stop him. And yeah, I spent a little bit of money, didn't I? All right, I gotta wait. I really don't have anything else to sell, really. I got a little bit of barley, a little bit of stuff like that, but it's not gonna sell for much. So. That's done. Oh no, he's not. Does it stop when I leave? Now wait a minute. That's odd. I didn't want to sit there and do that. I thought it kept working. Oh, I forget. This one sets them up backwards. This mod flips the headers in backwards from the direction that the harvester's facing. Don't know why, it just does. Okay. Let's head over to our field number 12. I can't remember which side sugar beets are on, but I think they're on this side. I hope this thing's going to make it over the tracks. Oh yeah, no trouble. Okay, so let's open up the whatcha-dinger. And hire a worker. Alrighty. Let's grab our truck and get him down there and get ready. I can't remember if I had a course set up for this, but remember, I had them all going the wrong way, so I said I was going to have to redo them. So this is field 12. We're about, oh shoot. Let's go about halfway down, I guess. Alright, and then let me look. I don't remember. Let's see, we're going to do right there. And let's look and see what we got. This is field number 12. And I don't have, I thought I went through and deleted all the ones that I had made. So we're going to make a new one. So we're going to start the course recording here. I'm just going to run down here for a little bit. Turn corner. Cross the tracks slowly. Now I got to come in from this direction instead of the other direction, as I explained in the previous episode. And I don't know, but I'm pretty sure potatoes go in here. If not, potatoes and or sugar beets. And I'm going to put them all in here, and we'll move them to the factory. So... and head back to the field. It's a beautiful day to farm, isn't it? This game always has beautiful days. Even when it's raining, it's a beautiful day. We need rain. Crops need the rain. Alright, we'll stop it right here. Uh-oh. Field 21, was it? No. Field 12. Okay. Let's see what he'll do. There he goes. Let's go check the water guy. He stops working. Isn't that weird? I've never seen that happen before. Well, hang on. I'm going to stop the recording here because I don't want to just sit here and wait for this thing to load. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've been sitting here for over almost 7-8 minutes, and it's only 18%. This is crazy. I'm not going to sit here and wait for this to fill. I may have to go in and adjust this mod if I can to fill faster or something, but this is crazy. I can't do this right in the middle of a recording, so I'm just going to let it go, and we'll get back to farming. Uh-oh, trouble. This guy's been sitting here this whole time. Alright, let's get to this guy. Let's see if I can get close enough without hitting. No, I'm going to hit him. There we go. Man, That holy water thing is weird. Normally, it'll keep filling when you leave, but it's not. And then it's going so slow, it's unbelievable. You know, hey, for all I know, it's still going. It's just that damn slow. All right, let me see if I can get this thing back on track here. Is he going to go back? He is. All right, what's this guy doing? This is... Oh, wait, it's this guy I need. All right, so this field should be done and dusted until it's ready to go. What did I do on here anyway? Cotton. Oh, geez, I did cotton. It needs fertilizer too. Oh my God, that's going to be a lot of... You know why I did it? I want the money. Cotton sells very good. It's a pain to pick up, but it sells very good, so... Does it go any faster if it goes on the road? Probably not. I was trying to avoid using the teleport system. I was trying. I tried. You saw me try. All right, we're going to swap this out. We're going to put herbicide here, and then we'll go get the fertilizer guy and put him over on field number 9. It may still be going. Look, it's up to 21%. I think it's just friggin' slow. That's unbelievably slow. Okay, let's take this guy, and we're going to run him up. Run him up to field number 9. Well, it's not up, it's over. Hey, roll me over. Fertilize me again. Turn around, young man. You're on the wrong field. All right, let's go find the quicker picker-upper. Oops, up to 22%. So I was wrong. It actually is still running when we're not on it. It's just very slow. I can't believe that's that slow. And I think I got a problem here because I think I've got this guy. Let's see. Yeah, I got to do this over. Keep having to turn my mic on and off because I got a scratchy throat today. And I don't like coughing into the microphone. I've watched other YouTube players that don't do that. They don't seem to care. I was watching a couple of people once. He was coughing, sneezing, snorting like he had a runny nose. One guy I watched used to eat while he was working. So I was talking like this, and I was taking a bite and crunching stuff. I thought, oh my God, that was terrible. I couldn't stand watching it. But I have a hard time watching ones though that don't talk too. I don't see any point in filming a game that you're not talking in. If I wanted to watch a game that there was no talking in, I just play the game myself. I'm watching it for the commentary. I'm watching it for entertainment purposes, or maybe to learn something I didn't know about the game. So, tutorial instructions. And not every video is a tutorial, but every video you can learn something from. And some, for example, like mine, when I make a course play route, you'll hear me every time saying, okay, this field, this, because I do it like I'm doing it right now. I tell you, okay, I'm going to select this start. We're going to start recording. And I tell you when I'm doing it, that's kind of a tutorial. So if anybody says, well, how did you make the course for that route? Well, just watch me make it. Because I show you every time. Alrighty, let's see here. I just realized I quit talking. I told you I have kind of a scratchy throat, and I was thinking about that. I had to stop the microphone again. When I stop the microphone, you can hear a little bit of a click because the microphone is sensitive. There's a button on it that I have to push. And when I do, I touch the microphone, which you can hear. And you can hear the thing go click. When I turn it back on, you can't hear it because the microphone's off when I click the button again. So you don't hear it when I turn it back on. Most of the time, I go through and delete those little clicks out. Problem is, I don't always know where I did it. And sometimes I miss them. It's not a big deal. It's just a little click. You can hear me click my controller, too, most of the time. All right. So we got Grass 9A, I think I called it. Field to silo. I guess I could put grass to silo. Alright, now we got to get rid of that. And we got to select the mow grass. And then we need to select grass to silo. And then drive the course. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't have access to the land. We all know that I do. Alright, he's up to 22 miles per. Let's go check and see. Oh my, that truck is way off, isn't it? It's set for a regular combine is what it's set for. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to manually drive the darn thing. I haven't had a chance the last couple of days to look to see if there's any new maps out there. I keep waiting because they've had their contest thing, I think. I keep waiting to see if there's anything new out there. I'm looking for production. But I haven't diligently been out searching. Alrighty. As soon as he gets out of the way, I'll drive the course again. Let's go onward and see what else I need to do. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. I still don't have enough money to do anything. It's still, after all this time, it's only 30%. Now I know why that guy puts a double tank out on this thing. This guy's done. Let's move him off the field. I'm gonna go take him to the washing machine. He is dirty. I've been having trouble lately. The last week, I woke up at 2 or 3 in the morning, and my ears were plugged up. I thought, what the hell? And I don't know if you ever had that happen. In my whole life, it's only happened once before. And I can't remember when it was. It was quite a few years ago. That my ears got plugged, and it was a wax buildup. And so I ended up that time going to the doctor because it was serious. To me, I could not hear. And it affected my sleep because during my sleep, I knew I couldn't hear. It was bothering me. So I went to the doctor. Oh my God, it was painful. Just painful. They came in. They had this, looked like a water pick. And very high pressure. They stuck that damn thing in my ear and blasted for a half hour. And it hurt. It really hurt. I thought they were breaking my eardrums. It was very painful. And I thought, my God, I've never had to do this before in my life. And I never want to have to do it again. Well, guess what? Years later, I had the same problem, just not as severe. In this case, I woke up and my ears were plugged, right? Okay, so I took my ear and just started whacking it around, you know, grabbing the lobe and pulling and twisting kind of a thing. And my ears popped, and I got my hearing back. And so I was fine for the rest of the day. Oh, we're done already. I was fine for the rest of the day. When I went to bed again, as soon as I laid on one side or the other, my head got plugged again. Oh my God, the train hit my train hit my trailer. So anyway, this time it wasn't as bad, so I thought, well, I'm not going to the doctor yet. I'm going to grab one of those things you get at the drugstore, and it softens the wax in your ear, right? Isn't this gross? I like gross stuff, but everybody has ears, and everybody, you know, has wax in their ears. It's just that it got a little bit too much. Anyway, let's get this done here. I got to go get my truck. Hang on. I got farming to do. Can't all be medical. All right, let me grab this thing and try to flip him over. Okay, he should be fine now. He's on all auto. He's all autofied. So, okay, so I went to the drugstore. I got some of that stuff, and you have to do it for 4 days. You have to. Now, the problem is, normally you'd only have to do one ear. I've got both ears. Now, one of them's a little bit worse than the other. But anyway, I've been putting this stuff in my ears for 4 days. And then my shower has a setting on it that you can make it a solid stream. It's kind of like, hang on, I gotta stop this guy. I didn't realize he was empty. You can set it to be like raindrops. You can set it to do massage. But one of the settings is like a solid stream about the size of your thumb. So what I did was I made that into lukewarm water, and then I turned the pressure down because I have real hard water pressure in my shower. I don't like a shower that just drips on you. So I make sure I take the washers out and all that kind of stuff, and that I make sure I've got a lot of water pressure going to my bathroom. But so I had to turn it down. I didn't want to knock my head off. And I used that, and after I'd put the medicine in, I would use that water thing and just squirt the hell out of my eardrums. It seems to be working slowly. It takes about 4 days, but oh my God, I was not going back to the doctor for that. That was terrible. Okay, so gross story of the day's over. I can go back to farming. What'd you say? I didn't hear you. Just kidding. All right, what am I going to do with these sugar beets? I tell you what, the sugar beets, I could sell them, but I want to go make some sugar. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me grab the sugar beets out of here. I'm going to fill this thing up. Sugar beets. We're going to take it back to the factory. I'm hoping the sugar will sell for more than the sugar beets do. Sugar beets don't sell for much, right? I guess I could check. Let's see what the prices are on stuff. Where's the market? Okay, sugar beets. Sugar beets sell for 200, 183, nothing, right? Let's go see if we can find out what sugar sells for. Well, which of these is sugar? Is that sugar? The export center heating plant, no, that's not sugar. Why would you sell that at a heating plant? You wouldn't. Maybe you can't sell sugar. Maybe you have to use the sugar. What would you use the sugar for? You would use the sugar for the cupcakes, right? Okay. I'm just going to make the sugar. And then I got to get that harvester running on potatoes. I'm just going to sell the potatoes. I don't have any reason to keep them that I know of. Oh, wait a minute. Baby food. Mashed potatoes. I can make mashed potatoes. Tell you what. Let me stop this guy. And let's run and get that harvester going on potato. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. No, he's empty. He's empty. All right, let's drop this. And tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start on this end, work my way backwards. Okay, you don't want to work. Why not? Nothing's happening. Is this not ready? Oh. It isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I got a sugar beet header on here. That ain't gonna work. I need a tater header. Well, while I'm waiting for the tater header, let's go back to the sugar beets. Because I'm kind of messing around here, not getting any work done. You ever have a day like that? You work your ass off, but nothing gets done. And other days, you don't think you've done anything, but you got tons of stuff done. Time is weird. Now you know why Doctor Who talks about timey-wimey. Time is really strange. Sometimes it is slow as molasses. Other times it goes so fast you don't know where your life's going. All right, so this is the sugar factory, which makes me believe that I can use the train to haul the sugar beets. I wonder. I don't know which train it is. All right, this guy's done. I think I've got all the fertilizing and stuff that I can do done. I think. Let's see. All right, this is 100% fertilized and no weeds. It needed plowing, but I didn't know that at the time. It did need plowing when there was corn on it. Put this thing away. He didn't finish his job, did he? I think I know why. Once he gets that far off to the right, I don't own that field over there. So he stops, I think, once he gets that far. Okay. This one's 100% fertilized and weeded, so it's ready to go. It's still growing. We're going to run up here and get ourselves a header. Let's get a header here. We need a potato technology. We're going to do a potato header, and we're going to lease it. Right. Let's go to the garage, and we're going to turn in the sugar beet header. Great. Great. All right, we're going to go pick up the potato header. I'm going to take a chance and go across the tracks. No trouble. Uh-oh, train. Beat the train. No problem. Okay. So we got our potato header. I just made it regular color. Let's pick that up. And I'm out of time, but before I go, I want to go check on that silly water guy. He's only 44%. Jeez. It's a 45-minute video. Holy smokes. Well, I got to go. I'll leave it running in between now and the next episode. Maybe it'll fill up. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.